War weapons have always been expensive, but some cost levels almost become unbelievable. These are not only weapons of war, but also achievements of engineering, made with scarce materials, cutting-edge technology, and occasionally giant crews just to use them. From mammoth cannons to stealth bombers and atomic bombs, the most expensive weapons in the world reflect the extremes of human ingenuity and aspiration. Let's have a look at some of the world's most costly military vehicles ever constructed and find out why they are so mind-blowing. Schwerer Gustav, the giant cannon. During World War II, Germany constructed the Schwerer Gustav, which remains the largest artillery gun ever. This was not merely an enormous gun. It was a monstrous piece of engineering. It was an astonishing 1,350 tons, constructed out of top-grade steel, and cost 7 million Reichsmarks at the time, approximately $17.5 million. In today's value, that would be close to $500 million. It took 4,000 men and a whole week to just set up the Gustav before it was able to fire. Imagine under attack and being forced to wait 7 whole days before you were able to counterattack. Notwithstanding this, its firepower was astounding. The Gustav could fire a 7.1-ton shell, about the same weight as an adult elephant, out to 25 miles. Although slow to build, it was the most powerful weapon of its day, illustrating how far engineering could push a world that had plunged into total war. B-2 Spirit, the $2.1 billion stealth bomber. From artillery to the skies, the B-2 Spirit is the priciest plane ever constructed, costing $2.1 billion per aircraft. Its price is a reflection of its sophisticated technology more than its size. The B-2 is made to be almost radar invisible, with a combination of its shape and a coat of special radar-absorbing paint that replaces reflection with absorption. Although it has a 50-meter wingspan, the size of a football field, on radar it could appear no larger than a small bird or pigeon. The B-2 has a top speed of 630 miles per hour and is able to drop more than 40,000 pounds of bombs, the equivalent of about 12 mid-sized vehicles. Though it was designed during the 1980s, its technology makes it as modern and relevant today as ever, making it the world's second most advanced bomber. It's a classic example of how advanced engineering and innovative design can astronomically raise the price tag on a weapon. Tsar Bomba, the biggest nuclear bomb. The Soviet Union's Tsar Bomba is the largest ever nuclear weapon test. Its energy yield was 50 megatons, or roughly 3,000 times more powerful than the combined bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. To put it into perspective, if the Hiroshima bomb was as big as a hill, then the Tsar Bomba would be as gigantic as Mount Everest in comparison. Its projected cost was between $50 million and $200 million per bomb, making it not only the most destructive, but also among the most costly weapons of destruction ever conceived. F-22 Raptor, the $350 million fighter jet. The F-22 Raptor is a cutting-edge fighter plane. It's approximately $350 million per plane, about 3 times the cost of an F-35. One of the reasons why it is so expensive is because the U.S. prohibited foreign sales to safeguard the technology of the jet, essentially no cost sharing with anyone. Flying the F-22 isn't inexpensive either. At $85,000 per hour, its AI system gets more capable over time as the aircraft is flown, learning to be smarter with experience. The F-22's capabilities have been demonstrated in actual missions, like downing a Chinese spy balloon on February 4th, 2023. With stealth paints, costly materials, and the latest avionics, the F-22 brings power, speed, and brains all into an expensive bundle. Cabot guns, big bang pistol set. A few handguns become unbelievable prices too. Cabot guns big bang pistol set costs $4.5 million, and it is the most costly non-auction set of handguns. Both of these 1911 pistols are made from the Javelin meteorite, a 4.5+ billion-year-old material, older than the planet itself. Guns sold at an auction sell for even more. For instance, the Colt single-action Army revolver used to slay Billy the Kid famously fetched more than $6 million. Rarity, material, and history all go into such eye-popping prices. Yamato, the $6 billion battleship. The Yamato, constructed by Japan in World War II, was the biggest battleship ever made. Its initial cost was 140 million yen, which today would be more than $6 billion once adjusted for inflation and labor costs. The Yamato was 263 meters long, more than 2.5 football fields in length, and had armor half a meter thick in some spots, making it nearly impenetrable to the munitions of the day. Its guns were the biggest naval guns ever built, with a price tag of around $200 million in today's terms. The Yamato symbolizes battleship design extremes: gigantic, powerful, and hugely expensive to construct and maintain. RS-28 Sarmat, Satan II, the $150 million ICBM. Russia's RS-28 Sarmat, also called Satan II, is a massive intercontinental ballistic missile. Each of these missiles costs a minimum of $150 million, with an over 11,000-mile range and capable of reaching anywhere on the planet from Russia. At Mach 25, or 25 times the speed of sound, it is almost impossible for today's missile defense systems to catch up. At approximately 35.5 meters in length and 3 meters in width, the Sarmat is nearly as wide as a Boeing 737, and it is one of the biggest and fastest weapons deployed. Victrix Armaments, Corvus, $50,000 rifle. Today's military rifles can also be very pricey. The Victrix Armaments Corvus uses aircraft-grade aluminum and titanium to create a strong but light rifle. It costs $50,000, but ancient rifles can cost many times more. Take the Winchester Model 1886 No. 1, for example. It sold at auction for $1.265 million. The combination of high-tech materials, hand craftsmanship, and historical value is what pushes these prices so high. Goalkeeper CIWS $20 million naval defense. The Goalkeeper Close-In Weapon System, CIWS, is a defensive weapon that is commonly referred to as the overprotective mom of ships. It employs radar to detect approaching missiles and blows them out of the water with 30-millimeter rounds, defending ships from attack. The system itself is about $20 million, although the overall setup runs $450,000. This defensive feature shows just how much countries are willing to invest in safeguarding valuable assets. FGM-148 Javelin $450,000 anti-tank missile. The FGM-148 Javelin is an advanced anti-tank missile system. Its fire-and-forget infrared seeker means that the missile will seek out and follow its target automatically after it is launched, so soldiers do not need to constantly aim. The sophisticated guidance systems and flight control make it very effective, but also raise the price, putting every missile at approximately $150,000. CH-53K King Stallion $144 million helicopter. The CH-53K King Stallion is one of the most expensive military helicopters in the world, priced at $144 million. It can lift 40,000 pounds, enough for a small house, a tank, or even a whale. Its 22,000 horsepower rotary engines make moving such massive loads look effortless. The CH-53K is the ultimate heavy-lift helicopter, combining power, range, and extreme versatility in a single expensive package. KPV Heavy Machine Gun, $100,000. The largest machine guns are also the most costly. The KPV Heavy Machine Gun has a caliber of 14.5 millimeters, which is the largest caliber in the world. It takes 110 pounds of weight and measures 2.2 meters in length, so operators tend to shoot it from a seat. The size, power, and precision of its combination are worth a price of approximately $100,000. RQ-180 Drone $600 million. Unmanned aerial vehicles or drones have played a vital role in contemporary warfare. The RQ-180 is a large and advanced drone that boasts a 46-meter wingspan and 40,000-pound weight and is one of the biggest drones ever constructed. Its stealth paints, like those of the B-2 stealth bomber, and sophisticated AI systems enable it to execute complicated missions, making it the world's most expensive and technologically advanced drone at $600 million. Krieghoff K, $115,000 to $140,000 shotgun. Luxury shotguns are also expensive. The Krieghoff K80 costs between $115,000 and $140,000, depending on the type of wood and engraving selected. Historical shotguns cost even higher when auctioned off. Teddy Roosevelt's double-barrel shotgun, for instance, sold for $862,000, indicating that rarity, history, and workmanship all increase the price. Leopard 2, a $8 to $30 million tank. Lastly, there is the Leopard 2A8, the world's most sophisticated main battle tank that costs $30 million. It has the Trophy Active Protection System, which can see incoming missiles and destroy them before they reach the tank. Its smart armor, super powerful engine, and AI targeting capability make it one of the world's most advanced and costly tanks ever produced. The outrageous costs of these weapons are due to a mix of reasons: advanced tech, stealth paints, ARII modules, and targeting computers, exotic materials, meteorite metal, titanium, and high-quality steel. Massive and powerful, some devices are the size of buildings or commercial aircraft. Low production, most are produced in very small quantities, so the expenses aren't diluted. Specialized teams. Some need thousands of personnel to operate or put together. From cannons firing elephant-weight shells, to bombers that vanish from radar screens, to nuclear bombs that can cause unimaginable devastation, these weapons depict the limits of human creativity. They are testament to how far technology, resources, and greed can travel when countries ready themselves for war. These machines are not merely instruments. They are feats of engineering, marrying power, accuracy, and breathtaking expense into one unforgettable package.